Everything was dark at that moment, but I knew the day I had been waiting for had finally arrived. When they opened the box, I could see the excitement in their eyes. I was their first wedding gift, an exquisite wine glass Doña Carlota ordered from Mexico City. It was March 21st, 1981, exactly 1 week after their wedding, when they were finally able to sit in their brand new apartment to open their wedding presents. That day, I met my family. Not that I am egocentric, but I have always been special to Tino and Lolis. I think it's because they have always loved Doña Carlota so much. For a while, we lived in Guadalajara, the city where Tino and Lolis met, fell in love, and got married. After 1 year, in 1982, I can't recall the reason why, but we moved to Ciudad Obregón, where we lived until 1995. Those 13 years could have been very happy for everyone, but a year after moving, on December 31st, 1983, Tino opened his birthday present, a positive pregnancy test. We were both in shock, Tino for his gift, and I because I could not stop thinking about the risk of having a baby at home crying all the time, little poop machine with greasy fingers, soaked in saliva, threatening my life at all times. My fears began to materialize when my presents went from being a fine wine glass used during dinner to an ornament. She could not drink, and being a supportive husband, he wasn't drinking either. Everyone told me it was supposed to be like that, and that after 9 months everything would return to normal. Oh, how wrong they were. After 9 months, a pink ball of flesh came home. They called her Gabriela. And quoting Mama Lucy, Loli's sister, the ball just ate, slept, cried, and pooped. All the time. The ball of flesh grew, started walking, and eventually she started going to school. In summer 1995, she was sent to Tijuana with her grandparents. I was very happy. We would finally be a trio again. But the happiness only lasted a few months. Later that same year, we also moved to Tijuana. And then, the menace threatening my life was not just her, but 3 other boys as well. In Tijuana, Mama Lucy had 3 children, Gabriel, Alejandro, and Diego. And now that we had moved to Tijuana, they would spend the evenings at our house. For several years, I remained hidden in a cabinet, preventing those 4 little devils to break me. For many years, I planned a way to get rid of them, but I am not that kind of person. Well, wine glass. Finally, the children stopped being children and they themselves began to look for me. They secretly used me to drink tequila. Yes, tequila. It's embarrassing, but they didn't know, and I didn't mind as long as I was out of the cabinet. Eventually, when Gabriel, the oldest of the boys, turned 18, I was part of the dinner table again, and I was there for every single special occasion, every Christmas, and every New Year's Eve. Until 2013. 7 months ago, Gaby moved to Los Angeles, and Tino and Loli had the bright idea of telling her she could bring me with her. And what happened when she returned to Tijuana for the holidays? She left me in Los Angeles. But now that we have moved to a better apartment, I hope she does not forget about me and treats me as I should be treated, as another member of the family.